The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Go, let's go!
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. He connects with the rookie from LSU. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
180.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Lamar throwing again. Gets this one to Andrews. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. 180.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
No street. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Take right open. Hurry up.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They go right back to Etienne. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Etienne again. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Jaguars turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Red 23.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Lawrence throwing here. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now toss it to Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. He'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
11. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Report.
From the 34. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Working quickly here.
Sit up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it'll be Jaguars football. First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, go.
On the run, it's ETN. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Thomas. He's got it. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Right, let's go. Hey, kill.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. That's taken in by Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens, who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Lamar. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, middle. Set up.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. He's at midfield. 30. And the Jaguars watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
From the 46. Connects with Bateman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down throw for Jackson. Complete out to the right side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Lamar now from the gun. Walker hauls it in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when we need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This is Henry on 2nd. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back into the pocket for a later occasion.
He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a carry by ETN. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule. It takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey!
Handoff headed right to Henry. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now with Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the gun, a run for Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Sit hard. Hey, middle. Sit hard.
They'll run here with Henry. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
13. Hey. Go ahead. Hey, report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, first and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, Ron.
Man in motion here.
Think right.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Think right.
Second and 4. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
30 left. Here we go.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with throw. The line doesn't hold up. Incompletions follow.
It's running out of steam, and it falls just short. It's no good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the fourth.
It's one of those game management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. Fourth quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. But now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
First down, here's Lamar. Henry on the catch. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the red zone now. He's on the move. They did it! He made the interception! Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This is hauled in by Ingram. And he'll get it up to the 27. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They send a man in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Jaguars losing by 4. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ron. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Into the hands of Walker. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Pushing for the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Red on red. Take right open.
Slot man in motion left. To throw. This is complete to Duvernay. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go back to Henry. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Nice run across the 15. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So in front of the fly.